Good afternoon or good morning. Still not used to videos on the internet, but I'm really happy to be able to still reach you guys, hopefully, and connect with everybody. And it's been really great personally to take classes from home. So thank you to everybody who's sharing. It's definitely landing, at least in this house. And I hope that in general, everybody, you personally, kind of using this time to really notice and be aware of what it is that you're pouring in and allowing into your space energetically, and really embracing the fact that our true balance comes from integrating and really harmonizing all the layers of the self. So it's not just the physical body, it's not just the mind, it's not just the soul. But through the practice and through the physical postures, coming back to them every day, especially now since you're kind of majority of people at home and working from home and kind of in your own space, you can set the rituals any way you'd like each day. So I'm glad that you've made the time to come here. And when you're ready, you're going to come to a child's pose on the mat, and we'll begin there today. So when we talk about tuning and engaging all of the layers of the body to work together, it becomes much easier to ride the waves. Physically, allow your body to land here on your mat. Adjusting and moving any way that's needed to help you settle into stillness. Maybe noticing as you go to relax here, if there's anywhere in the body that kind of wakes up and starts to tell you maybe your shoulder's a little sore, or your neck is tight. Just be aware of it. Not much else, just awareness that it's there, but no attachment. We want to do our best, especially now as you're probably spending a lot more time practicing solo on your own without a teacher, without guidance or others in the room. Just be super mindful of your body. Be aware of what feels good. Be aware of injuries or points of weakness, and see what you can do to continue to support the body in your practice. Gently start to rock the forehead right and left. And as you rock the head side to side, sway the hips as well. Next time that you rock the head to the left, as well as the hips, you're going to press into the hands and come to a dancing line, circling around clockwise. Arms extend, and then you draw the hips back towards the heels. Take it nice and slowly. Continuing around clockwise a few times. Changing the direction, circling the other way. Downward facing dog. Draw the hips up and back. Bending the knees a little bit at first so that you're really grounding the palms. And then gradually extending the legs, and see if you can drop the heels towards the mat as you continue to pull the sits bones up and back. And for most of you, you'll have the feet parallel to one another, two heels in one line. Creating space through your spine and through the backs of the legs here. Breathing in steady. Breathing out easy. Land the knees to the mat, returning to a tabletop with a neutral spine. Inhale to cow pose. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale. Exhale. Take the right arm, reach it up to the sky. Weave the right arm underneath the left, right ear down to the mat. From there, you can walk the left arm forward, or you can bind left hand around the small of the back with the palm open. Left hand's going to return to the mat. Draw the right arm up. Go ahead and extend the right leg, dropping the right heel flat to your modified side plank. Reach the right fingertips towards the top of your mat. Ground down through the outer edge of the right foot. Stretch and lengthen the side body. Now look towards the back of the mat, towards the right foot. Reach your right fingertips there and come up to a slow reverse. So you're going to bring the right hand down the right thigh. Reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. So you're creating a lot of space and lift through the left side here, from the knee all the way to the shoulder, up to the fingertips. Cartwheel the hands to the mat, tabletop with a neutral spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Please turn the hands around, both palms flat to the mat with the fingertips towards you. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cow. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Right hand back to the mat. Sweep the left arm up to the sky. Weave the left arm underneath the right, left ear down. Take the same variation that you went for on the other side here, either binding or walking the right arm forward. Sliding the right hand in. Slowly start to draw the left side body up, left arm up, left leg extends with the left heel flat to the mat. Once again, you reach the top arm forward to begin. Left fingertips towards the front of your mat. As you ground down through the right palm, the right shin, making lots of space through the outer edge of the left hip. Keeping the outer edge of the left foot grounded. We'll get to side planks, but you're slowly building the practice. Start to reverse, reaching left fingertips and your gaze back. Come on up, right arm to the sky, left hand down to the left leg. So it's not a big back bend here, it's more of an upward lift. Tailbone reaching down, right arm reaching up. Tabletop. Downward facing dog. Look between the hands, step the right foot there, land the left knee down. Plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin. Cobra, inhale. Child's pose, exhale. Tabletop. Down dog. Left foot steps between the hands, right knee down, hands stay framing the front foot. Plank pose. Knees, chest, and chin lower. Cobra, slide forward, lift up. Down dog, draw it up and back. Right foot steps between the hands, right arm up for a simple twist. Ground the left palm. Twist through your ribs and your shoulders while continuing to reach up through the right hand. Right hand down, allow the left knee to touch down to the mat. Extend the right leg and flex the right foot. Rather than dropping the chin to the chest, try to reach the crown of your head forward for a long flat back. And then as you're ready, begin to fold down. Drop the forehead towards the right shin, keeping the left hip over the left knee. Then the right knee, sinking back into a lunge. Left arm up. Right hand is either down to the floor beside you or to the right thigh. Left palm inside of the front foot. Once again to the modified side plank. This time, float the right heel. Moving on, right bicep over the ear. Reach the fingertips forward. Those of you choosing to bind today, grab a hold of the foot. Inside of the ankle or foot, 5 fingers together in a grip as you kick up. And lift through the abdominal wall. Lift the heart, eventually lift the gaze. Right hand returns to the mat, please. Land the right foot outside of the right pinky. Lizard. Couple breaths. On up to the palms. Without dragging the right foot, nice and clean, step it back to plank. Chaturanga Dandasana, heels pressing back, quadriceps engaged. Upward facing dog, shift forward, knees down, or tops of the feet to the mat. Downward facing dog. Left foot steps forward between the hands. Right palm flat, left arm up for a twist. Left hand down. Land the right knee to the mat, finding half split. Drawing the sits bones straight back as you extend the left leg and flex the foot. Then begin with a long flat back here. Reach the crown of the head forward. Keep the spine neutral. Sink back into your lunge. Left hand stays beside you, or left hand to the left thigh as you take the right arm up. Make sure there's a point of contact with the left hand, whether it be to the thigh or to the mat. You want to make sure you're grounded and supported here. Release right hand inside of the front foot. Left leg floats back, left arm up. Same as the other side. Stay or move on to bind. Catching the inside of the ankle or foot if you are choosing to bind. Kick up, look up, lift through the heart, lift the abdominal wall, kick from the hip. Left hand to the mouth, lizard pose. Left foot outside of the left pinky as you settle down or stay here. Come back up to your palms. Without dragging the left foot, lift the right knee, come to your plank position. Through your flow. Walk the feet to the hands. Hanging heavy in the folds here, settling in for the first couple breaths, any way that you would like. Coming up to stand as you're ready. Inhale, reach out and up. Hands to the heart, let it go. Inhale, reach the arms up. Touch the ceiling. Interlace the hands at the top in Kali Mudra, releasing the pointer fingers and crossing the thumbs. Try to point your tailbone down, and then start to move side to side with the body. So let's just turn so that you can see. You stay facing forward as you reach up and over to the right. Hips go a little bit to the left. And then you take it to the other side. Hips to the right, arms to the left. So it's just kind of like you're scratching your back up against the wall behind you. Tailbone stays reaching down the whole time. Now the next time you come over to the right, stay there. 3 breaths. In and out of the nose. Continuously reaching up and over to the right. Come on up. Take it up and over to the left, hips to the right. Navel to the spine, coming back up through center. Reach up, hips forward, arms up. It's right on the neck. You lift the chin as well. Maybe start to go towards your back bend. 3 breaths. Come on up through neutral. Bend the knees and with a flat back, fold all the way down to the mat. Hands to the ground, head heavy. Rise back up to stand. Inhale, reach up. Hands to the heart, let it go. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, exhale, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Lunge the left foot to the back of the mat, please. Inhale, the arms up. Kali Mudra with the hands overhead, just as you took in your Chandrasana a moment ago. Interlace the fingers, release the pointer finger, cross the thumbs. Trust the strength of the right thigh as you press the left heel back, engaging the left thigh. Hands to the heart, please. Make one straight line in the forearms and then shift forward, warrior three. Chair pose. Feet together, knees together, arms up. Hands back to the heart, straight line in the forearms. Extend the left leg, flex the foot. Keep the knees lined up, just hover that left heel over the mat in front of you. Heart open, don't pitch your shoulders forward. Left heel back, warrior three, one more time. Warrior one, arms up. Grounding through the outer edge of the left foot. Warrior two, open the arms out. Reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior two. Legs stay the same the whole time. Exhale, forward to the side angle. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Take the breath slow. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Staying here with the forearm to the thigh or moving on if you're ready. Right hand inside of the right foot. Look down, bring the left hand to the mat, lizard pose with the left knee off the ground. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right leg to the sky, begin to open the hip and bend the knee. Right foot between the hands. Left knee down, untuck the left toes. Left arm up once again here. This time if you're ready to move on to bind, you can reach back left hand for left foot. Now from your lunge, you're going to bring right hand to the hip, left arm to the ceiling. Reach the left fingertips forward out in front of you, coming to revolved half moon. Floating the left heel back behind you and twisting the chest towards the right side of your mat. Stacking the right shoulder on top of the left. Stay active through the left leg. Press the heel back. Pyramid. Left heel back, arms to the sky, 3 to 4 feet distance between heels. Interlace hands behind you. Squeeze the palms together, open the heart. Reach forward with the crown of the head, coming forward with a flat back. If you're able to begin to fold, you can draw the double fist up and over, but keep a flat back the whole time. Arms up, lift the spine. Left foot up beside the right, Tadasana. Feet together, arms beside you. Inhale, reach up. Chair pose, sit down. Hands to the heart. Right heel back, warrior three. lunge. Bring the hands to Kali Mudra. Arms up. Hands back to the heart. Once again, warrior three. Chair pose. Arms up. Hands to the heart. Flex the right foot, lift the right heel to hover the mat as you extend the right leg. Keeping chair pose through the left leg. Warrior one, right heel back, arms up. Ground through the outer edge of that right foot. Turn on and engage the right quadricep enough so that you can really try to square the right hip forward. Help yourself in the posture. Warrior two. Two heels in one line, left knee. Opening slightly towards the left pinky toe. Reverse. Nice inhale. Side angle, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Side angle, exhale. Few more breaths, keep going. Reverse. Extended side angle. Dropping into the same expression that you took on the other side, please. Eventually, left thigh parallel to the mat. Take a look inside of the left foot, bring the right hand there, lizard pose. Both hands inside of the left foot, on the palms, rocking forward and back. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg to the sky. Left foot between the hands. Right knee down, untuck the right toes and take the right arm up. Staying right here. We're moving on to bind for the back foot if you took it there on the other side. If you're binding for the back toes, make sure that they're straight up to the ceiling. They're not going off to the right or left side. From here, return left hand to left hip, right arm to the ceiling. Revolved half moon, reach the right fingertips out in front of the left toes. Begin to twist. Pyramid feet, land the right heel 3 to 4 feet back behind the left. Take your arms up, and then release your hands down. Interlacing hands in front of you. Reach the tailbone down as you lift the front of the spine up. Then leading with an open heart, flat back. Long spine. Arms up, lifting and releasing. Feet together at the top of the mat, arms relaxed, mountain pose. Inhale, reach up. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, flat back. Body to the legs, exhale, let it go. Look forward to prepare on an inhale. Any way you'd like to travel, step, hop, or float it through your flow. We'll meet in down dog. Take the right leg to the sky. Open the hip and bend the knee. If you'd like a dancer's bridge, you can start to flip the dog. Take it there very slowly so the right hand stays on the mat for as long as you can keep it there. Once the right foot lands, hips lift and the right arm reaches forward. Three-legged dog. Right foot between the hands. Skandasana. Take a walk to the left. So there's a deep bend in the right knee. Left leg is extended. If the right heel is off the mat, that's fine. Just keep the hands in front of you for support. Those of you with the right heel down, if you're ready to move on, start to go further. Forward fold, land the hands and extend both legs with the feet apart. Hang heavy around the middle of the mat. Take a walk to the right foot at the top of the mat, returning to a lizard. This time, you've got a few breaths here. Land the left knee down. You can take it like you did at the start of the practice, forearms down. If you feel like you're ready to go further, you take it further, maybe bringing the chest towards the mat. Come up to your palms. Lift the left knee, coming to plank pose. And then open up side plank with the right arm reaching to the sky. You can be here with the feet stacked, legs straight, or with the left knee down. Regardless of the bottom leg, you're all going to lift the right leg off the mat so that it hovers over the left. Take a bend to the right knee, draw it up to your chest, and place the right foot to the top of the mat. If it doesn't make it there, help it out with the right hand. Left knee down, left arm up. This time really reaching that left hand up and over to the right. Maybe walk the right hand away from you off to the right side of the mat. Both hands down. Right knee back beside the left. Left knee to the left wrist. Pigeon pose. Settle right down. Square the hips. See that the right thigh is Parallel to the side of the mat here, and then lowering down. Lock the hands in. Bring the left leg back to a down dog. Move through any style of the flow, maybe cat-cow, maybe chaturanga, or another moment on the hands or forearms. Down dog. Left leg to the sky. Open the hip, bend the knees, stay or flip, dancer's bridge. Three-legged dog. Left foot between the hands. Take a walk to the right. Coming to Skandasana with the left knee bent and the right leg straight here. Remember, if the left heel is not down to the ground yet, that's fine. Just make sure you're keeping the hands grounded for support as we're ready to move on. Balance out with where you went on the other side. Press your hands into the mat here and start to extend both legs so that you're back to a fold here. You can stay for a few breaths, just allowing the head to hang heavy, let gravity do the work. Or if you have a headstand form or handstand practice from here, you're welcome to lift up. Releasing down if you're not already there. We'll take an inhale to a flat back, long spine, lift up. Exhale, fold. Please take a walk to the left foot at the top of the mat, land the right knee down. Untuck the right toes, left hand beside you, right arm up and over to the left this time. Option to walk the left hand away from you. Release both hands inside of the left foot. Plank pose. Left arm up. Lift and hover the left leg in the side plank. Bending the left knee, draw it up towards the chest. Left foot back to the top of the mat, right knee down to the lizard. Remaining on the forearms or moving further if you took it there on the other side. Come up to your palms. Nice and simple. Left knee back beside the right. Right knee to right wrist. Pigeon pose. Sliding the left leg back behind you and then settling forward and lowering down. Walk the hands in, begin to break the pose. Releasing back to down dog. Plank pose. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Step the feet to the middle of the mat. Roll the spine up, coming to stand. From here, you're going to balance on your right foot, lifting your left foot to the inner calf or the inner thigh. If you do have a lotus, you can always take that, drawing the left heel towards the belly button and then placing the outer edge of the foot into the right hip crease. Otherwise, if you're taking a variation on the leg, guys, make sure it stays off the knee, so it's either to the inner thigh or the inner calf. Once you pick your variation of the tree, hands to the heart, tailbone down, right quad engaged. Arms up. Hands to the heart. Left foot down. Tree pose, right foot lifts. We want to take it the same place that we just went. Same variation with the leg. Hands to the heart. Arms up and the balance is there. If you fall out, just come back. Hands to the heart, release. Turn to face one side of the mat, step the feet out so they're about 3 to 4 feet width apart. So you start with the feet parallel, and then you're just going to open the toes out slightly. Bend the knees. As you do that, scoop the tailbone under, so when you bend the knees, they're opening towards the pinky toes. From the hands at the heart, you're just going to rest the hands to the top of the thighs. Dip the right shoulder towards the middle line of the body. Use the palms into the inner thighs to open the inside of the hips a bit. Change it up. Dip the left shoulder, open the knees back. Other side. Change one more time, left shoulder down. Reach the arms up, turn the feet parallel to one another once again. Open the left toes to the back of the mat. Reach your arms out so they're parallel to the mat, and then reach the left fingertips back beyond the left foot. Allow the left hand to fall down to the left shin, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Line up, reverse. Bring your left hand to your left hip. Find pyramid feet, facing the left toes with the right arm up to the sky. So pyramid feet, left foot is forward, right foot is back. You're grounding through the outer edge of the right foot as you reach out through the right hand. Reach the crown of the head forward and then land the right hand to your left shin. Twisting here. Engaging the inner thighs. If the shoulders stack, reach your left arm up. Unwind, releasing the pose, coming back to a 5-pointed star. So legs are straight, arms are out, feet are parallel. Now Now let the arms drop truly parallel to the mat here. Open the right toes to the front of the mat. Reach forward, triangle. Landing the right hand to the right shin, foot, or floor. Left arm up without any collapse through the right side ribs. Navel to the spine as you come up for a reverse. Look off with the right hand, left hand down to the left thigh. Come to release, right hand to right hip. Shorten the stance a touch if needed. As you square the hips forward in a pyramid position with the legs, right toes forward now, outer edge of the left foot grounding down. As you reach out long through the left side and through the spine, allow the left hand to land on the shin. Once the chest is parallel to the mat, you twist. Unwind, five-pointed star, one more time. Hands to the heart, forward fold, let it go. From here, land one knee at a time. So the knees are apart here, preparing for your frog pose. Use what you have around you. Cushion the knees. Maybe slide a bolster or some pillows underneath you. As you bring the knees out in a straight line from the hips and then the heels in a direct line back from the knees. The hips are centered between your two knees here as you lower down into your frog pose. If staying on the palms is enough today, that's fine. Those of you ready to move on, chest to the mat. Start to release the pose, pressing into the hands. Draw the knees in underneath you, sitting upon the heels. Just take a moment. Feel the spine stack, move the head around if needed. And to lie down on your back, extending the legs out long. Once you're there with the legs extended out long, reach the arms overhead. And then take both arms up and over to the right, bringing the right hand to the left wrist. Relax the arms best you can in that position. The head is neutral between the biceps. You're not pushing the head into one side more than the other. You're nice and neutral. And then you're going to bring both heels over to the right side of the mat. So you're making a banana shape with the body. You can go a little further, crossing the left ankle on top of the right thigh as you continue to reach up and over, right hand to left wrist. Change it up, both heels to the left side. Crossing the right ankle on top of the left if it's available, and the arms will come up and over to the left. Arms relaxed, shoulders relaxed. Left hand to right wrist. Draw both knees in towards you. Shoulder stand. If you have neck concern and shoulder stand is not for you, stay in waterfall today. The legs straight up as I have here. If the legs are not straight in your waterfall, take a belt or take a tie, whatever you have around you, to loop around the bottom of the feet so that you can press the feet and have some resistance to help you straighten the legs out. So that's for the waterfall. Those of you staying there, get comfy. Those of you in the shoulder stand, you're on your way. Begin to find plow pose. Bring the feet overhead. Keeping the hands on the back for support until you reach the point where the feet are connected to the mat. If the feet are connected to the mat, you're ready to move on. Interlace hands, squeeze the palms together, extend the arms, and draw the double fist straight forward. Roll it out slowly. Happy baby. Release the right foot to the mat. Cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh. Left foot is flexed as you heel toe the right foot over to the left side of your yoga mat, and then allow the right knee and the bottom of the left foot to fall to the right edge of the yoga mat. From here you can stay or take the arms up and overhead. Let yourself rest here. Move the knees through the middle. Center the feet, level the lower back. Cross the right ankle on top of the left thigh, now flexing the right foot. Heel toe your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. Now let the left knee and the bottom of your right foot fall over to the left side of the mat. Arms are overhead if it's available for you. Lift the knees up. Bringing the feet back to the mat. Deep breath in, feel the belly rise. Exhale, let it out. Extend the legs long, dropping the heels heavy. Now you're going to take a couple breaths here. With each exhalation, you're going to press the lips together. The breath will move out of the nose, And while you're pressing the lips together, you're going to make the sound. Really make your roommates wonder what you're up to in here. But this type of exercise with the breath helps to not only just give us relief in the mind, it's very relaxing, but really is quite calming and releasing for any of those extra intense waves energetically that are hitting you this week. Trauma lands in the body, stress lands in the body. This pranayama is one pathway to release. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. 3 breaths on your own. Letting go of any control of the breath here. Relaxing the space between the shoulder blades. Relaxing through the top of the spine. All the muscles that work all day to hold us up, let them be now. Keep in mind that you can dive deeper into any part of this practice that you feel called to. Physical postures are important, but the physical postures are not everything. Working to keep good harmony through all the layers of the body. Doing what we can to support the physical body every day, as well as the mind and the spirit. One thing that you can really see as a sweet bonus to the entire situation we're in right now is that often, at least from my perspective, studio classes never quite feel long enough. It might have been helpful if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video, but I'm going to mention it now. You can pause the videos that you're watching, classes that you're taking, pause them anytime. If you're enjoying a stretch, if you are feeling like you're getting somewhere and you don't want to rush, stay longer. You are your own best teacher. Notice what it is that you're pouring out and inviting in. Less worry, fear. Notice where the worries and the fears may sit. Physically locate them in the body and then flood that space with fresh breath and love. Use the breath to help you along the way. Take a slow breath in. Open the mouth and let it out. Inhale to Om. Thank you for creating the space in your day to pour the practice in. Namaste. Are you working really hard today, Nellie? Yeah, are you working so hard?